September 2019 general reading. So for those of you who are subscribed, welcome back. I just want to go over some house rules before and housekeeping in terms of, how I do things before we continue. For those of you who are new or just come across my channel, I do read intuitively and my messages are timeless. What that means is you may resonate with some of the messages. Currently, you may not resonate with it, and you may be going through it at one stage or another. And if anything, you can always check your the previous month or the mid-month readings to see if maybe those messages resonate better with you at this time. Okay, that as well as the fact that do check your other signs, so do check your chart, and if you don't know how to find your birth chart to see whether or not what your moon, your rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, whatever it is that you want to look at to get a better complete picture, you can go on Google and check out, I believe it's Astrology Cafe. They do provide free birth charts. And it's really simple. You just need your birth date, your place of birth, as well as your time of birth. If you don't know the time, you can just, I believe, use 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. as like, I guess, like whatever, a standard, right? So, and it'll still give you a pretty good message that way, right? Detailed chart. Okay, so also I do a pre-shuffle as well as meditation before we start, and or before I record, I should say, and a couple things jumped out at me today. Okay, Gemini, so I did previously do a meditation and was going to record earlier, but that didn't happen, so I decided, you know what, I scrapped the meditation, like what I got from it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to redo this. I'm going to really get into the energy this time and check out the messages. So for you, I kept getting the star card. I don't know what you've been going through, but whatever it is that was, not so nice, you're getting a sense of hope, inner clarity, a renewal, like you're healing, right? So you've gone through some stuff, and now you're kind of trying to like figure things out and really, heal yourself. The next card out I got was the Three of Swords, right? So clearly now the star makes sense when you see the Three of Swords, because, you possibly could have went through some heartbreak, right? Or suffer from depression, or just some sort of loss, right? Divorce, possibly. Something definitely that hurt your heart big time, and it's affected you like tremendously, okay? The next card that I got was the Sun, which was also, again, like another powerful message for me. Like, again, that's enlightenment. So on your journey there, or through healing, right, and getting that inner clarity, you're really starting to see things from a different perspective, right? Like, I feel like it's giving you a sense of assurance that things are going to be okay, right? The next card that I saw was the Knight of Cups. So someone could be possibly, coming in to offer you a cup of love, right? To offer you, new love. And I think the last card was also related to a message, and that was from the page, or I got the Page of Wands, right? So you're, again, maybe after all that heartbreak, and I feel like you're gonna go through some healing first before you really, move into this next relationship. Hopefully, although with it being a Wands, I feel like the messages that you're going to receive before this charming romantic night comes your way are going to be a little bit fiery and or possibly like quick messages. So that's kind of what I saw. All right, Gemini. So I'm going to just shuffle a little bit before we get started on the reading. Okay. I'm on the divine father, spirit guides, ancestors, universe. Please allow me to connect with the collective of Gemini. For the month of September 2019. It's going to be with Gemini. Okay, show me clearly. Messages to come in clearly regarding Gemini's September 2019. It's possible that some of you ended a marriage, I feel. Right. And again, I felt like I saw, I keep seeing the Judgment, and that's again the whole renewal as well, right? Change of position, so renewing somewhere else, or changing the way you see things. All right. What are the messages you have for Gemini? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So someone's coming towards you. Right? Someone who the Knight of Pentacles, like again, it could be an earth sign. Right? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. Basically, the Knight of Pentacles is bringing an offer, okay? And again, it's a slow-moving offer, but it's an offer that you know is going to make it there. He's coming. The second card out was the Knight of Cups. So, ooh. And I got the Lovers in reverse, though. They're asking me to keep it in reverse too, to show it in reverse. Okay, so I kind of feel like you have two offers here. One that is like the one definitely like the Knight of Cups is romantic and charming, but I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is like determined and a little bit more grounded. Feel like this individual has, you know, possibly financially a little bit better off than this other individual. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, this individual is better than that. But I kind of feel like this relationship, or lack of whatever, there's a relationship. I don't know, again, remember how I said at the beginning of the pre-shuffle, there's a breakup here. Something ended. I'm kind of interested to see if it's one of these knights. Let me see, though. At the bottom of the deck, I got the King of Swords. Right, so someone who's, again, this could be you, Gemini, right now, sitting, contemplating things, really looking at things clearly from all angles, right? Someone who's gone through a transformation, right? You didn't start off as the King of Swords. You kind of were made into the King of Swords. And again, this could be, if this isn't you, Gemini, this could be one of these individuals that you're dealing with. Okay. Any other messages for Gemini? King of Pentacles. Well, la-di-da. How many men or women are you seeing, Gemini? What is going on here? I feel like this is confusing. I feel like there's way too many players in this game. Either that or I'm picking up on two separate messages. But this king, again, king, like pentacles, this individual I feel is, I don't know if it was the husband. Or maybe this is you. Right? Maybe you're on top of being the King of Swords. Maybe you were this King of Pentacles at one point. Could, you know, focused on the money. You were really disciplined. Right? Control. I feel like it's like you had control of things. You were grounded. Very fruitful in your work. Stable. Okay, so let's go deeper into this because I'm kind of curious about, you know, who's this Knight of Pentacles here? Okay. And again, it's asking me to keep it this way. I got the Lovers in reverse. So this was possibly, definitely an ex. And then you also got the four, sorry, didn't mean to do that. They want me to show you this. But really it's like, I feel like this individual made you feel the opposite of any type of like rest. This relationship was deep, yes, but it was like not, I don't feel like it was for your best interest. I feel like it was more work than it was worth. And maybe that's why this Knight is coming in slow, because he's not, like, he's sure of himself, but I don't know. Let's see, let's look more into this. Why is the Lovers card here in reverse for Gemini September 2019? Ooh. Yeah, I feel like at some point there's some financial loss here, like, or you didn't take an opportunity. Could it be financially that, but I also feel like this, or maybe someone, a relationship kind of got in the way of receiving this financial abundance. But I almost feel like it's like something was turned down. Like maybe you turned down a job, you know, maybe you had two jobs going on. You had to like leave one because it was just stressful. Why is it Knight of Cups here? Wow. Okay. So those cards like flew behind here. I totally have to like go and get these cards. So I'm going to have to stitch this video because it's going to take me a while to move everything safely. So I'll be right back, Gemini. All right, welcome back, Gemini. Sorry about that. I had to like totally move this setup out, get back there, and I found these cards waiting for me. I found the Eight of Swords, it's Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Okay, and that's for clarifying this Knight of Cups. So this individual, and again, maybe you're the one offering or wanting to offer something like love to an individual, but I feel like there's something you're not seeing, don't want to see, something that you're kind of waiting on results for, right? You're having to choose between these individuals, but you don't, like, you don't want to. You don't want to. You possibly feeling alone, maybe isolating yourself a little bit because, you know, but this is all like you in your own headspace, right? Like, that's what I'm kind of feeling with that. Like, I don't, you know, you're feeling trapped in this situation, right? But that's, again, all in your head because you've put yourself into that situation, right? Like, at any point in time, you can just choose someone. Like, at some point, you're going to have to, right? Let's look at this. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse for Gemini? So this Knight of Wands in reverse. Mr. Lusty Pants was possibly in a marriage, or you were married, they were married to someone. Any other messages regarding the Two of Cups? Yeah, High Priestess, right? You're going to trust yourself right now, or this could be the Cross Watcher as well, right? Intuition, using your intuition, knowing that there's something being hidden right now, secrets regarding this Knight of Wands in reverse here, right? Someone's not coming in properly the way they should be, and that's why the Lovers are in reverse, right? And someone's being deceitful. Someone's married, cheating on everyone, cheating on all three. That's why you're feeling trapped and like unable to make up your mind here. But I kind of feel like you're involved with this Queen of Pentacles. Or again, maybe this is you. Take it how it resonates, right, Gemini? I feel like you're the one. And it's funny because we've got the Queen and King of Pentacles. But it's like they came out this way. So you don't even have them looking at each other right now. They're both too focused on something else, right? The moolah. They don't even see each other. Kind of feel like had they have come in this way, it's possible that their relationship, they may even end up, you know, it's possible that that's the marriage, somebody's marriage, right? Right now they're not, like, oh, there we go. Right now they're not even looking at each other. They're not focused on each other. Maybe they're focused on work, right? And they believe the other person is focused on work. But again, it could be deception, right? Might not be work. Right? Why is the High Priestess here? I feel like family is kind of keeping things from you. Or it could be because of your families. This relationship may not be at a good point. Maybe family are too involved, able to make decisions for you. Well, you can't make decisions because they're making it for you. Why is this King of Pentacles here? The Four of Pentacles. Holding on tight. Any other messages regarding the King of Pentacles for Gemini, September 2019? Any messages? Holding on tight, but you're also feeling loss and regret. Is that you, Gemini? After this marriage comes to an end? Or maybe just in general, do you regret the lusty behavior? If it was you. If it wasn't and it was the other person, that ain't right. But at the same time, like, I feel like they're definitely regretting something. Again, if this is related to work, which I don't think this, you may be, I don't even think it's, this is definitely mostly, like, this has to be like relationship. I'm not getting the vibe, like the only vibe I'm getting where it's like you paid attention to work versus yourselves in the relationship and like where, you know, what was going on. It's like you didn't give each other the proper attention. And because of that, your marriage kind of, or relationship kind of, you know, struggled a bit there. Is it you're regretting? Why is the Five of Cups here? Gemini. You're regretting messages, possibly. Or you were sending messages. Someone was sending messages. I got the Four of Cups, but I feel you're definitely feeling unfulfilled here. Something, you were definitely regretting one of those relationships there. And I feel like it's this situation here where it's like the Two of Cups. Maybe it was like a relationship that didn't... in fact, this could be the Two of Cups as well as this Lover's card. I feel like they're related. Like it might be the same person. It's like maybe you had a past relationship that ended, caused you a lot of pain, right? You did not, let me see here. Any other messages regarding the Lovers in reverse? Yeah, definitely. With the Death in reverse, like I feel like you're having an issue letting go. Like you didn't want to let go of this person, and like it's almost like either you or them, they kind of dragged you along. Like even though I feel like they moved on, possibly you did too, you were, or they could have been in a relationship as well and feeling unfulfilled in it, right? And it's almost like, again, I feel like, yeah, definitely there were secrets, things happening, right? You could have cheated. Someone could have cheated. This could be cross-watcher, right? The other person involved. Cheating was happening. I feel like things ended. Maybe, or in general, like maybe you regretted the cheating. Or they, you know, they're feeling, or that's them feeling that way, that they regret the messages. The back and forth messages. Yeah. That's in reverse. So you definitely feel like whatever it was that was going on stopped. Like it's not... But I don't know, like I feel like either you or this other individual kind of, and maybe again, maybe this is the other person kind of is feeling like unfulfilled by all that. And that's why, let me see, let me take a look at this, because it could be like an unexpected gift as well. But I honestly, I want to, can you even want to read it upside, like in the reverse? Let me see here. Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah, I feel like this was just too much for you. Like you're always having to be on guard. Right? Maybe, again, this could be the other person because, like, they were married. So these messages going back and forth and always having to, like, be worried that, you know, your spouse might catch you. That's messed up. Well, let's have fun. Anyways, why is the King of Swords here for Gemini September? Okay, I got the Six of Pentacles. Right, it's all giving and receiving. Any other messages regarding the King of Swords? Right, maybe again, I feel like it's in the reverse, and that's why you're wary of this individual. Maybe one of you was not giving, just taking, take, or wanting, and someone was giving way more than the other individual. Okay, there's messages, fast-moving messages. I feel like they're passionate messages, right? Maybe it was, dude, I don't know. It's possible that that's also how this ends, is through these messages. Someone's just like, no, I'm not going forward with this relationship or any of this. Like, this is wrong. I don't feel right about it. I don't feel that this is balanced energy. And you're just not going forward. Anyway, I'm going to clarify with these oracle cards. Okay. 10, Mother, collective of Gemini at this time. Regarding September 19. Yeah, I just saw the Two of Water in reverse. That's like similar to the Two of Cups in reverse that you got here, which is interesting. So definitely this relationship is a no-go. Maybe it's something you really wanted to happen, but it's just not happening. The timing is off, I feel. Also, timing is off, and it's like you tried, maybe the other person or some, you know, tried to start a relationship before ending a relationship. And like, you should, you know, if you're already in a soul contract, or you're in a marriage, you know, contract, you need to end it first. Like, it's not going to work out. You moving on to someone else, like, and before you end a different relationship, you're just carrying the load, the baggage, the, you know, it's not good karma, right? And relationships tend to fall apart that way. Like, how can you really trust a person or have someone trust you if you were coming in already with that deceitful behavior, right? Like, it's not high vibration. Okay, any messages here for Gemini? What messages do you have for Gemini? September 2019. Show me clearly, please. What messages for Gemini? Okay. What are there any messages for Gemini? September 2019. Show me clearly. Alright. So for your first card, I have intuition in the reverse. So this is basically telling me that currently you're not using your intuition, or this other individual is not using their intuition. They really need to start trusting themselves. Okay, so you need to really trust yourself, trust your intuition, and know that this individual who's trying and trying and trying to come in, whether it be, you know, through text messages, I feel like they're bombarding you. Like, at some point, it's almost like they just bombarded you with messages, right? And it was like, ugh. Like, you almost got swept into this, but I feel like someone definitely put into it. It could have been like, you know, something like one individual broke it off and the other person kind of like tried to like shrug it off, like no big deal, like, you know, didn't care, like it was no sweat. But it's like, dude, they totally regretted that they put their foot in their mouth. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Totally regret it. And, you know, maybe it's too much of a struggle to, like, really work at, you know, where is this? Yeah. I feel like it's a struggle to even, like, for them, it's like they can't give you what it is you want because they're possibly married to someone else, and giving that individual, you know, attention, right? Vice versa, as you know, it could be take what resonates. Right, next card out is the 11 of air, which is body and mind. Okay, and like the 11s in this deck, if you've been following me, I always mention it, but the 11s in this deck talk about a balance, right? And for this one, it has to do with your mind and your body, right? So your thoughts and need to be balanced. Like, you need to be in harmony with yourself and be okay with yourself, okay? Or, like, if this comes in the reverse and you're not balanced, it's going to manifest in other ways, right? Like, you possibly can become sick, right? From this 5 of Cups energy, right? Feeling of regret, loss, all that, unfulfilled, you know. I feel this unable, you know, this unwillingness to even, like, rest. But again, that, I feel like that's not you. I feel like that's the other person. This other person just may not be as balanced. Okay, so the last card in is the 7 of water. This is just tells me that you need to just go with the flow in a way, right? Do what's right, do what's balanced. Go, you know, you need to follow your intuition, but go with the flow, right? Don't go against the current. Go with the flow, right? But again, with her third eye showing there, it's like you're using your third eye, you're using your intuition, you're really gaining, again, even with this mind and body, right? His third eye chakra is literally feeding the heart chakra information. Like, it's almost like, I feel like it's healing, like your thoughts are healing you, okay? And that's how you're going to get this over this situation, like this mess, this third party whatever situation here. Like, that's what I'm gonna have to call this, like, third party mess, okay? Like, just a mess. Anyway, that was your reading, Gemini, for September 2019. If these messages resonated with you, please do comment. Let me know how it resonated. You know, do give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram at Kelly_Moonbean.gems. Okay? I do general, well, daily guides for the collective. Usually, in the mornings, I'll post them. I haven't gone live yet, but I possibly am thinking of doing that in the near future. So yeah, that was your reading. Again, do seek that balance, right? Don't negate your intuition. If it's telling you something is off, it's because something is hella off, okay? That's it. Enjoy your night. Many blessings.